All righty, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well today. This has been an amazing. Oh my God, I don't know. It's just been an awful week. Starting off the new year, I do want to say Happy New Year to everyone. I did not do a New Year podcast to say hello to everyone. That's going to be for January 22nd, my birthday podcast. That'll be Thursday at 6:20. And celebrating 62 years on this planet. But I got to tell you, in all of my 62 years of being on this planet, we are definitely coming towards a head of serious crisis in our country. And it's just not been fair at all for many people that are experiencing what's going on. And it's kind of frightening, to be honest with you. The main thing I want to talk about, though, is honestly, um, uh, uh, what what this is. I got to tell you, the BBC came out with an article today of who was Renee Nicole Good and the woman killed by ICE. She is the third, possibly the fourth American citizen killed by ICE. This woman was shot dead by federal immigration agents in Minneapolis, Minnesota, identified as Renee Nicole Good, 37-year-old mother of three, who had just moved to the city. And she was a prize-winning poet, guitarist. I got to tell you, she was an innocent human being, soul, who led leaders, whose city leaders said, I'm really kind of torn up by this, guys, because this is fucking crazy. She was a prize-winning poet and a hobby guitarist whose city leaders have said was there as a legal observer of immigration and custom enforcement ICE activities. But the Trump administration and Kristi Noem call her a domestic terrorist. Good's death has sparked protests across the country, with many people holding signs that read "Justice for Renee." Her mother, Donna Ganger, told the Minnesota Star Tribune that her daughter was probably terrified during the confrontation with officers that saw her fatally shot, and that she was one of the kindest people ever known. So today, we've had many people voicing this online, the outrage, the concern. And of course, I had some other news I wanted to talk about, but this is like really crazy in a sense where this administration is about to really tear up the fabric of global democracy in our time. I do know that I did come across something that we all can do, but the main thing would be to, I would say, people, we have to come together now. Midterms elections are coming up, 2026. We need to take back the House and the Senate, the House and the Senate, which is the Congress itself. We need to also push for Article 2, Section 4, to really get rid of these, the entire administration. It typically refers to the impeachment clause of the United States Constitution. That's Article 2, Section 4. Though it is referred to as a foundational principle of the United Nations Charter. But in the United States, we can definitely push for Article 2, Section 4 of the United States Constitution by removing the president and all federal officers under him. This could be precedented. It could be the president, vice president, and all civil offices of the United States. They can be removed upon from the office on impeachment for conviction of treason, bribery, and other crimes and misdemeanors, which, of course, we have a plethora of them right now. Eligible officers is the president, vice president, and civil officers all the way down. His whole cabinet. They definitely have done treasonous acts, bribery. Look at how much money it has been projected. The Trump family has made about $3 billion so far. High crimes and misdemeanors, blowing up those boats in Argentina. The process would be that the House of Representatives has the sole power to impeach. Once we get that back, we can, boom, that would be the first order of business. And then the Senate would convict. So we need to make that happen. This is an egregious act. Several United States citizens have been kidnapped. Hundreds have been kidnapped. At least less than a half a dozen have been murdered by ICE. This is now happening to you, white America. If they're going to go after a blue-eyed, blonde-haired, beautiful mother of three who was just there to observe, you can bet your sweet ass they're going to come after all of us. I recommend that the city of Minnesota, the city of Minneapolis, Minnesota, they have a blue prosecutor or DA. Better go after them. Better go after them. They killed one of your citizens, and murder was committed. I don't understand why law enforcement in America has to be so what's the word I'm looking for? Hardcore. You know, they're very violent. In other countries, they would never pull out a gun to kill someone. And it's a shame that this is happening here today. Thank you all so much for joining me on IG. And it's kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame that what we're going through right now in this country is a complete embarrassment globally. What's going on, though, it's really bigger than that. There's a shift in power across the globe. If you listen and see other podcasters and influencers that are very credible, Russia wants Ukraine. In order to get Ukraine, they need to have America and China back off. America wants this half of the Western Hemisphere. They want the whole Western Hemisphere and its resources. Going after Canada and Greenland, that's bad. That's bad. And any other country for that matter, Venezuela, what they did to Maduro, even though he is a dictator or is internationally known to be one, and did not win that presidential election, the last one, the way that we went about it as a country to go and kidnap and do this to a sovereign nation is just not right. But I'm not surprised. What we're dealing with right now is an existential crisis for white supremacy. They see that they're losing power, they're losing control of the masses. They want to maintain this democratic slave mentality. If you get what I mean, we're under the delusion and illusion that we think we're free, and we're not. We see this every day with people of color being harassed, being attacked racially. It's getting really bad out there, to where if I'm calling it out, it's only because I had to wait a long time to really see what the fuck is going on. And after this beautiful woman is murdered, I have to say it's very, very scary to realize that people that are living in those cities that are being dominated by or being persecuted and oppressed by ICE and Homeland Security, I feel for you. I know I would have caught a case a long time ago. if I was in any of those cities. Um, I can't be out there. I'm going to catch a case because I'm going to protect my citizens. I'm going to protect the people that live in my community. And what they're doing is illegal. It's straight up illegal. We are a nation of immigrants, whether we like it or not. We are not a Christian white country. We may have been in the 50s, but all that started changing. You know, please understand that this is not sustainable. White supremacy and racism is not sustainable. Violence is not sustainable. You're not going to have, you're going to have many people that are going to suffer for your ideology, continued ideology. I don't know why you're so angry. I don't understand why you feel you have to be entitled or be better or be in our business. We only want to be left alone and grow and be a part of a beautiful country, in a beautiful society. We have great potential to do this. Our infrastructure is just dilapidated. We should be having high-speed rails all throughout this nation. Each city has problems with corruption. The corruption is getting out of bounds. Lobbying should be banned. Term limits should be set. The politicians should make the medium salary that their state is making. There's a lot that needs to be changed. And I don't mean to get all over the place, but this woman should not have died. Miss Good, she had a whole life ahead of her with a mother of three. She should still be here. She should still be here. And it's a shame that we have to now view this human being as a martyr to a cause of freedom for all. Miss Good just wanted to go out there and make sure everybody was safe. I'm sure of that. And document what was going on. ICE needs to be documented. And what happened is she lost her life over it. And you can tell the man that shot her had every intention of shooting anybody that got in his way. ICE's recruitment, they are getting the lowest of the low. They're hiring foreigners to kill Americans. There have been known IDF or ex-IDF soldiers in ICE. There are criminals. They can't pass. Most of them, a high percentage of them haven't passed the physical fitness, the open book test. They have they would never be hired under any other organization in the nation. So we have an issue here. And as I'm looking out my window, man, normally I see a lot of lights and stuff, but like it's dark as fuck out there. It's like there's this darkness is coming all over us. And you know what pisses me off is that I'm blaming the people that are not just the president, but all the people that are perpetuating this fraud, that are grifting America, that have ruined us from top to bottom. And I feel so sorry for MAGA, mainly because they're predominantly all very uneducated, fearful, violent people who just won't listen to reason. So I won't even talk to them until they feel they're willing to listen. And we give facts. And no matter what, they're going to come up with some shit with her. They're going to say it's her fault. when clearly all she was trying to do was move her vehicle out of the way, and these guys shot her. They wanted blood that day. And these cowards picked a mother of three who had no weapons. First off, I'm not a cop, but I've been trained in the military, but I'm not a cop or anything, but I would never pull out my gun or my weapon under any circumstances unless, I just felt it. That woman did not have a weapon. And many other people that have been accosted and abused and have been oppressed by officers. There are a lot of young white men out there that are in uniform that should not be in uniform. And brothers too, and Latinos. There are a lot of men and women, a lot of people out there. I'm not even going to go there. There's just a lot of people out there that should not be in uniform. They should not be. They are not psychologically fit to be in any uniform, much less carrying a weapon of any kind. And there are people, you could see the entitlement, the authoritative attitude they have to people, anyone, elders, their elders, to children. They're scaring their children and thinking that they got power, and you have no power. You have no power. Y'all, law enforcement, as far as I'm concerned, it's just not ICE. But you motherfuckers murdered a lot of people in the last, I would just say in the last 2-3 years. You guys have murdered a lot of people, and they're a lot more unaccounted for. And people need to understand that the law, police force, or whatever was really started through slavery. All right. To catch runaway slaves, to protect property. Here in New York, the Metropolitan Police was created more because there were too many gangs that worked for too many rich people to protect their property. So they wanted to bring it all together. And now it was just a huge gang of bullies, and they were the ICE back in the day. Okay. Imagine what it was like back then, guys. All right. No Miranda rights, no nothing. They could just walk up right up on you and do whatever the fuck they want. And that's what they want to go back to. You see, subjugate women, put people of color back in their place, but send those that don't belong here back to their countries and run it as a white empire. Well, that's not going to work. It's not sustainable. You will suffer. And we have a political system here now that we will fight for. You guys will not have the last 2 years. You will be a lame duck administration. We're going to come after you during those last 2 years, and we're going to come after you over the next 8 to 12 years. The Democrats are going to keep the fucking house, to keep the presidency and the House, because what you all have been doing over the last 100 years, and you all can look it up. Look it up. Look how, when the Republicans are in power, shit hits the fan. Starting off starting off with Woodrow Wilson. I think he was Democrat. So who came after Woodrow? Probably Coolidge. Starting off with Coolidge. Hoover, Coolidge, whoever. Then from there, every time the Democrats came in, we made life better for the nation. Then when you all would come back in, it was really only during Eisenhower years that you saw American growth. The only Republican during the Eisenhower years. But Eisenhower wasn't he was a centrist. Okay. And he saw you good motherfuckers for what you were. Okay. And after that, we still kept it going with Kennedy. We still kept it. And then in the 60s, it really would have gotten better, but you all fought so hard to keep Jim Crow laws, to keep the civil rights off the books, everything, that you literally hurt the economy. Okay. The reason why we don't have, let's say, the reason why we don't have, healthcare is because white America doesn't want everybody else to have it. Okay. And so they would rather spite themselves than to share good fortune with others. And it's kind of fucking sad. It really is. It's kind of fucking sad. So, and for all of you that have responded, I'm sorry, I haven't been able to moderate chat rooms. Please forgive me. Okay. I really, it's more of just like, what the fuck is going on with the world? I really am trying to figure out myself after being on this planet for 6 decades. Plus, it's like we're going backwards. And I am very saddened by this. I do know that it's important that we really all come together to one, pray for this woman and her family, and for those that have suffered through Homeland Security, ICE, and this administration's hands. The benefits that people have lost, the jobs, everyone is struggling. I understand your medical benefits went through the roof January 1st. That's why I'm in a blue state, New York State. I'm good. That's what our politicians do. They do take care of us here. They look at the long term. Yes, we have issues like everybody else. But my family member wanted me to move out, was considering if I might move out west to California. And I'm like, nah, I'm a hardcore New Yorker. I love this place. I'm now feel unsafe in my own country. I'm afraid to go visit them, or I might say something wrong, and then get arrested and wind up in Ecuador. That will drive me to we're not doing that. So, but to Renee Nicole Good and her family, we really, as Americans and everybody, we feel for you. It's very bad. It's sad. I definitely want everyone to understand that it's like, what the fuck, damn, I don't know what to say, y'all. We've been working real hard to get things right, to get this country where we need it to be. And I just can't seem to understand what we're doing. So for all of you that are out there, just know, get out there and vote. Get out there and vote, and be at peace, knowing that you do have access to to make change. And really, we can make the change more on a local level than we can on a I would say on a federal level. Local and state legislation is where we need to be right now. And it is very important to stay involved in your politics. It really is. It's very important that you stay within your politics. I do want to give a big shout to my sponsors. I just picked up Produce 420 for another year. Thank them so much. They're amazing. We are blessed to have them again. And Sohan Bashar, Silk Road, he's going to be helping produce the show for 2026. Thank you so much. I've been kind of like really happy the fact that I have the support here with everyone. It is probably a blessing. Again, I do want to just show some quick. Sorry about that. Show some love to all of my dear friends and family that helped get this podcast going. Again, thank you to Don and David Morris at Produce 420, Soham Bashar and Marina Bashar at Silk Road in Jamaica, Queens Dispensary. I also want to thank Jadestone Cannabis Branding Agency, Myers Security, and just all of you guys, man, Surfside. You all have been a blessing in helping the podcast keep going. We'll be back on. I wanted to show you all real quick. I'll be back on with on the 22nd. Nope, that's not it either. I'll be back on the 22nd and be hanging out with Rajay Gerlin Henry. She's a priest with the Anglican Church of Canada. I'm going to be meeting up with her on the 15th, same time, 6:20, next Thursday. We will be focusing on the religion and youth and religion and global setting and what we can do to pretty much just, enjoy prayer, meditation, and it is like one of those beautiful days. I want to invite my friend Rose. Rose is crazy. I love Rose. She's out in Arizona. You can come on, Rose, anytime you want, whatever you want to do. Just let me know you're ready. But yeah, again, thank you all. I'm on for a minute. I just wanted to talk about some things and, of course, get some more comments about what we can do to prepare for 2026 into 2027. And the main thing is basically it's the midterm elections. I do want to say that I will be focusing more on an anti-APAC campaign this year, where we're calling out politicians that accept APAC funding, and also really streamline politicians who are technically, America first. I agree with that. We shouldn't be sending $3, $4, $5 billion out to countries, and we're suffering here. It's got to stop. We don't want forever wars. We've got a lot of stuff going on right now. So I do know that I got to tell you, I'm still kind of shocked with this lady, man. She should still be alive, and I don't honestly get why she's not here. Her family is, I can only imagine what they're going through. I can't even begin to I can't even begin to imagine, and I wouldn't want to. It is a hardcore situation, but so I see my dear friend there, Rose. How are you? Can you hear me?
I can. I'm doing well. I'm
check
doing
you
well.
out. All right, my love. Hey, I got to tell you, one, I love you. Happy New Year, you and your family. I see you growing. We've known each other for almost 2 years now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been
Wow.
2 years. And
Yeah.
you're de-aging. Okay. All right. You're de-aging. So I just want to say you look amazing.
Oh,
Um
well,
and yeah, oh, but I wanted to let everyone know too first. Uh I'm having a lovely interview with this lady. Hold on for a minute.
oh,
I have to remove this.
mm,
There we go.
it's so sad.
Yeah, I can't believe that happened, but we'll talk more about her. But next week I'm having a excellent interview next Thursday with
Oh, I love Steve.
Rajathe. Oh, did you? You right there? No worries. I'm having an interview with Rajathe Girl and Henry. She's a priest with the Anglican Church, Canada. Be on the 620 on the 15th. So she will be on. Finally got her. Next week, I have an interview with Megan O'Malley, comedian, and also part of the Green Lounge podcast, and also
Did we get you
Lola
back?
Bastanato. I hope so. Yeah, you're there, right? You're there. Okay, with Lola Bastanato with Brooklyn Botanicals. They are a processor and grower, I believe, and we're going to be talking with them next on the 22nd on my birthday, and that's going to be a long podcast. That'll be about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So we'll be ready to go. But let me see if I can get Homegirl back on here. You good, girl?
There, I see you.
All
I
right, there
can't
you
hear
go.
you, but I see you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
No.
All right, so that's going to be because your mic,
Mm.
your mic. So make sure it's not muted. That's one, but there you go. All right, and then make sure your Bluetooth or then you're good. But you can hear me,
Yeah.
right? Because I can hear you. You can't hear me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what I would do is log out, come back. Yeah, I love it, man. So I did have a link out. It's all up. Y'all are more than happy to come on and talk to me and have some fun real quick. Just let me know what's going on and how you doing. But yeah, we are currently going through. Oh, there she is at the stage. There you go. Can you hear me now?
Am I
Can you?
muted on your end?
No,
Okay.
I can
Maybe
hear
it
you.
wasn't meant to be.
Oh no, that's impossible. You got to be on.
Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
I can. All right. I tell you what. Hold on. No. All right. No worries. No worries at all. But what we'll do is uh, I just want to again give a major love to the family in Minnesota. And we're just going to pretty much end it this way. I will be back online on the 15th for our interview with this beautiful young lady here, Rajathe Girl and Henry, priest of the Anglican Church of Canada. We're going to be talking about just religion and today's society with youth, with older people, what we can expect. So it's all good. It's all good. I hope to be able to see you all on the 15th. Again, on the 22nd, having a birthday podcast. So, and it's going to be a great day. Again, everybody, please just be at peace with yourselves, love yourselves. I want you to know I'm here for you. And if you have any questions or concerns, reach out to me. If you want to be on the podcast, reach out to me. You know how to do it. You can DM me on IG, the OG Social Network, at gmail.com. You can email me. You can go at the ogsocialnetwork.com and register to schedule a meeting to schedule the podcast. And again, I am here for you all. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being there for me. And I just, again, want to give a big shout out to Proteus 420, Dawn and David Morris, Green Spectrum, Michael and Joanna Fertucci. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you so much. We're also talking about Surfside, Wepa Distributors, Lewis. Love you, man. We also have Sohan and Marina Bashar from Silk Road Dispensary, NYC Dispensary out in Jamaica, Queens, and Jadestone Cannabis Branding Agency. Great. If you need help with getting your brand together, you need to reach out to them. Myers Security. And again, thank you all so much. I appreciate you. And again, have a great day. I'll talk to you all soon.